What's up, guys? We are live trading today, boys. It is January 26th. We're at the $191.51. Added about 100. So, First, I gotta decide whether this is uptrend or downtrend. I think overall trend is definitely uptrend. So we can imagine a ton of people actually going short here, but we can't go short like that. We're gonna go short on a non-obvious. Go long on a non-obvious. You know what? I think we did hit this level of support right here. Let's go ahead and minimize this real quick. Yeah, it looks like we did hit it on the minute chart. Could potentially be bouncing off of this guy and going. I think people see the overall trend being long as well. So buying here, I think buying here is the best option. Alright, I'm a little worried that pushed down that fast. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes. Because then you have a lot of people chasing the market to get in. Came to the tick. Didn't fill us. Come on, don't leave us. Alright, in the trade. It didn't push up high enough for us to exit. If it pushed up all the way to here, then I would have exited. Alright, let's just watch this trade. First trade in a while. Oh man, it doesn't feel good. It'll feel good if we get it. I think. Alright, let's think about this trade. Overall trend is obviously up. We did hit this level of support, which was this guy right here, right? Kind of where our order is. And you can see it tested here. Here it comes to the tick. But if you take a look at the minute chart, it looks a little bit more supportive. So we can imagine this becoming still the overall uptrend. So even though we know people like to use a resistance line to trade the other direction, that's still, and that becomes the overall trend. Even though it may seem like that would be a silly thing to do, it's just something that I feel like people use often for to go in the direction. So essentially, we want to know where the overall direction orders are going and which direction. And if you have a strong level of support, that can really help that overall trend. So if we're correct about the overall trend and everybody chasing the short-term trend, because that's what our 7 a.m. strat is, people will chase at 7 a.m. People at 7 a.m. to 8:30 will chase the short-term trend, and in this case, it's this downtrend here. It's also like these little pullbacks here, because if you there's two overall trends here, which is the same direction, which is going long, but we have two different cases. You have the overall uptrend, right? And then you have this bounce right here. So this is another thing confirming that overall uptrend. Do we just move our stop? Because I'm worried that if it just comes back, we're going to get stopped out. I kind of want to move it just right here. Okay, we got it. Sweet. As you can see, that was our live account. 199. Now, let's go. That feels good. Got the Red Bull. So how about that, guys? We got in by the tick. Didn't even go past. What more could you ask for? That's a great non-obvious entry for you. So here's our signal bar, right? And we entered. This is, you would essentially place one tick below that signal bar. That's what a lot of strategies use. And so we do a non-obvious. So this is the non-obvious entry. So this is 66.75, or 3/4, you can say, and you go 3 points out. So that's 2 points, right? No, that's 1 point. Yeah, 1 point, 2 points, 3 points. So yeah. And a quick, easy way to see like 3 points out is just to think about these lines. These are 2-point lines, 68, 66, 64. And so we know that's this the same area over here is about 2 points. So there's only a 75 high, which is 67.75 3/4, and a 75 low, which is 66.75. So high, low, high. So if this is on the low, you know our order should be on the high, 75. So 63.75 high. The low of that here would be this one, 62.75. Don't know why I'm explaining this like I somehow know what I'm doing. Because I have a slight idea, but like I've always had a slight idea for like the past 6-7 months, maybe a year almost. Yeah, it's gonna be a year in March. Wow. But we only been training this particular strategy for about 2-3 months, and then we stopped for about a month, so maybe more like just 2 months. And this strategy works out well for me, I think. Yeah. All right. So that was. I think sell was actually you could have sold this one. I was gonna say sell was yeah, you could have sold this one. So either one works. Definitely, if it came to the tick and didn't fill order and pulled it back up here, we would cancel the order. But luckily, we were able to get in that order and get our scalp. I think that was a very lucky trade, if I'm quite honest, because we were imagining the market pushing up, but that's why we go for scalps, just in case we're wrong. Okay, sell was definitely the better play. And essentially, this would be your signal bar. So the overall trend is down. As you can see, that's the overall trend. Yeah. Yeah, so overall trend is down here. Even though this is the overall trend, this is the most hidden version of that. And this is a little bit too high to be tested on these lows. The lows are like right here, and these highs are a little bit too much for that to become the overall uptrend, but we got super duper lucky here. So even though with the incorrect read, yes, that was an incorrect read, we still got lucky enough to get the scalp. I don't know why we did get lucky, bro. Anyway, strong downtrend here. So that's your overall trend. Short-term trend is that upward motion. If this decides to become a range day, it's not a range day quite yet, because very often people just view the specific day that we're on. So like right around here, it's an uptrend here. But if you were to pull out back this far, it would look a lot more like a range day. So, but if you view it as a range day and everybody's viewing it as a trending day, that could backfire, especially with the strat we use, because we like to trade just to place our orders against people who are placing their orders. And if they're buying on an uptrend, we sell on that uptrend, and if they're selling on that downtrend, we buy on that whatever. But if it's a range and they view it as a trend, everybody's still going to be buying this thing, but we're going to be shorting because we want to push the market in this direction. And so, or we think they're going to be shorting because they're trying to push the market in this direction, and then we accidentally end up buying with them. So yeah, that's why you gotta just, yeah. And this, even though this could be correct, in which most cases it usually is, people don't play off of this. The reason why is because this usually ends up actually working out. So if you have like, oh, what is that button? Oh, that is not. Oh. forget what I was saying. Uh huh. Heaters are going crazy. Alright. This range could just end up working out. And the reason why is because people are playing that uptrend, and so the market's just going to end up pushing down, or it could potentially, you most likely will, but if it doesn't, then it doesn't. We might end up testing these lows here, and the reason for that, even though it's an obvious thing to happen in this range shape, people just view this, right? So yeah, even though it's good to know where the market's going, we don't. This strategy doesn't play off of that. You don't really need to know where the market's going, rather where people think it's going, and trade against them. So, yeah. All right, we got a second entry here. Let's see what we can do. First thing I want to decide is whether or not this is a spike. Short-term trend is up, so I think a sell here might be the best case. So the thing we have to decide here, look, if you take a look at this spike and this spike, essentially what happens is that the market will try to chase that, and the market will reverse on them. So it looks like it already reversed plenty, so we can imagine people still chasing this short-term trend. Yeah. Oh, well, I was going to pause the recording, but that pushed down really fast. It looks like the people on the minute chart got filled on their order, as you can see. Yep. So, looks like they're ready to get stopped out. I don't know. Let's see. I added a 250 tick chart, but to match up better with the minute chart sometimes, but it doesn't look like it's really all that helpful because the second entry's right here, and the second entry's here. That's like right here, and we don't got anything there. So we're gonna stick with this guy. Let's see. It looked like I already stopped out the people on the minute chart. As you can see, already one that came up here stopped them out. So this may not work, fellas. I don't know. It might, could, potentially. Since we've been on a strong downtrend, I'm gonna take this as the overall trend, or the most recent. Since we've been on the most recent thing we've done has been on the downtrend here. We're gonna make that the overall trend. This is short-term trend. So if we're right, this should work out. I don't think this is a spike, just because it's pulled back so many times. I might get filled on this right here. Essentially, it's just a swing low, first entry, second entry. I think it's a spot where people would be taking orders, so I'm not too worried about, oh, it's not an actual second entry. I think there's a good amount of orders coming into here. All right, we're in the trade. We got ticked in late. Come on, go on, baby. No. Push down, baby. Push down, baby. Don't tell me this became the overall uptrend. No, it can't be. I only tested once here, twice there. Ah, Javla. Oh boy. Oh, cool. Nice. Cool, cool. Good trade. So essentially we sold there because overall trend is down. Short term trend is an upward thing, and yeah. Something there. Pretty good idea. So another bad read turns out well. Okay. Well. A non-obvious long here would have been the best trade. Even though we still haven't gotten stopped out on this guy yet. Our stop is like, okay, 50, so it should be at $1. And 5 points out. So 2, 4, 5. Our stop is right here. Right where this guy is. So super ducky, super duper lucky. Scalp there. As you can see, we only got it by a couple ticks before it reversed on us. Let's see what we did wrong essentially. Overall trend might have been up actually. Even though overall trend is down here at this point, you have this strong trend that's going on here. And then the thing that happens here is a spike down and then the push up. If we take a look at this market, let's see if we can find some sort of trend that bounces. Oh, hey, well, you look at that. So this seems to be cutting off. Or actually, this seems correct to me, to be quite honest. Yeah, definitely correct. But I'm okay with that sell, honestly. Obviously, because we got the scalpers. But the obvious, non-obvious trade going long would have been the best play here. I'm just trying to figure out how or why. So if we take into consideration that the overall trend is up, especially after a strong move like that, I think a lot of the times that people are going to go strongly off of what was most recently happened and play off of that. It looks like that's what's happening on this day, at least particularly. You have the strong move down, right? And then so people are going to play that as the overall trend. So they are going to we know the market likes to go with the short-term trend and go long. So you can imagine tunnel logs coming in here. That's why going short here is actually the better option on this signal bar. Even though we took a non-obvious long. The non-obvious long we took here. These should be flip-flop, to be honest. But at this point, then you get this strong move up. And that kind of, once people start to see that, they think about these particular moves. And since that strong move up happens at this particular point, a lot of people are going to think the market's going in that direction, especially with the strong move like that. So we can imagine this whole thing becoming the overall trend again, because at this point people are kind of picking tops and trying to push the market back in the other direction. But once you get a move like that in the upward direction, people take into consideration of all this again. And so going along there on a non-obvious would have been the better play here. Yeah. But good trading nonetheless. Lucky trading. So, yeah. Alright, it looks like the min chart's really slowing down here. We had a swing high first entry, second entry. Same thing pops up on the 250. Actually, it doesn't. I thought it broke lower, so actually, no. I guess we'll just chill here. So damn nervous. I'm dead. I'm absolutely dead. Oh boy. The sensation is a fun sensation, especially if we're in consolidation for a while. It doesn't get fun when it's down there though. Especially in this area. Oh boy. Just correct a little bit, buddy. Then you could come on down. Just retest those eyes. Just retest the eyes. At least come close. Moving my stop. Because I genuinely believe if it comes on this far, we're getting stopped out. Do we move it, fellas? Yes, because this is live, right? Oh gosh. I posted on my Instagram story on Instagram on the Nick B trading stuff. I'm dead. What? How did we get there? Let's go. Let's freaking go, guys. Maybe we just got lucky. Because we literally got it by the tick. Oh my gosh. Alright, before I say anything and what I thought, we're just going to let this play out. If it pushes up here, then above these highs, then I'll say what I need to say. Actually, no. Selling here, you would actually get the sell here. You would also definitely not get the one ticker buy. You would have got stopped out. Boy. Yeah, you would have got stopped out big time on the one tick. Actually, no, you would not gotten stopped out. 25, 25 low, plus 2 ticks. 1, 2, 8. I got stopped out by a tick. Excuse me. If you bought on a one ticker, but obviously you can't buy on a one ticker. You need to sell. So, yeah, this strat seems to be working out a-okay. At least on this day. What is wrong with me? Alright, looks like the sell was better option. Even though this does work out. How do we keep getting lucky? Alright, hold on. Absolutely nervous, but I think recording really calms me down. Let's think about this. Overall trend is up. Short-term trend is down, but on a strong trending day, we have they will continuously long, which with overall trend to catch the next big move if they're already chasing spikes, which is most of the case. So let's find a spike. They're chasing that spike. The market reverses. They're chasing that spike. The market reverses. Does this become a non-obvious? Even though it's your first opportunity to, I think not. I think this is your first opportunity still. I'm hoping for a repeat pattern of this. But that's not why we're going short. We're going short because if it's an overall, just right here, it will continuously long, short, long with overall trend to catch the next big move. So we can imagine everybody. Oh god, not a buy, not a buy, not a buy. So. Holy crap, dude. I never thought that would actually happen in real life. Okay, let's see. Swing high first entry, second entry. Short-term trend is actually up because now the market's moving down, but the overall trend is up, and I think people are going to try to stick with it and go long as well. So that's why I think this should work out. I'm dead. Bro, I can't watch these anymore. No, I can't. This is the fun part, right? This is the thing we have to kind of get used to. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out. Hey, we had a good run, you know? There's always tomorrow. And life is good. Life is good. Life is good. I think the biggest thing that I struggle with is entitlement, especially with the stock market. I feel like I'm entitled to like winning every single trade, and I think the quicker I get over that, I think the quicker I'll be happier in life, and that's the ultimate goal, right? Not to necessarily make money for day trading, but I think it would be nice to have this as the income, spend an hour every morning just day trading, and spend the rest of the time spending time with my family or playing games or watching OTV or maybe start watching anime or something, you know. Yeah, it would be nice. I think it's important to try to figure out. I read a post today, which is it said create a life. Let me actually just find it real quick. It says, create the life you can't wake up. Create the life you can't wait to wake up to. And I think that should be our ultimate goal. Well, at least my ultimate goal. Ultimately, that should be my goal. And I don't think that includes a ton of money, to be honest. That just includes a small amount of time of work, a lot of time of play. Not thinking I deserve any of that. But I do believe if you work hard enough, you should be able to achieve almost anything, and I genuinely believe that. Which is why I'm okay with getting stopped out here. But there's a sense of an entitlement there, but I think I have to work on that. That's the most important thing. Just understand and know that I'm not entitled to any of what I have or any specific trade, no matter how much time you put into it. We were definitely not didn't deserve this trade, or this trade. We just got super lucky every time. So this might be a super lucky as well. Hopefully. Let's find out. Man, I love this track. How to add. This one is. I legit just researched chill anime, and I like this one. Blossoms Heart. I'm going to add this to how to add. Oh no. Well, it's about time we get stopped out. We should have got stopped out those past 3 trades, to be quite honest. So buying that was the best trade because now you have this overall trends or overall. Man, that hurts. Okay. Well. second entries with the overall trend works best because people go for those short-term trends. And yeah, and if you really take a look at it, you're at these lows already. Man, this sucks. I wish we'd stopped. Could have finished early, and I wish I would have spent time with my family. But we're probably not entitled to that life. No, we're definitely not entitled to that life. We didn't even deserve this guy where we entered on the wrong spot. But at least we got a little bit of profit there, which is kind of funny. We're not done yet, so which is good. We're not negative 30, which is good. Some terrible reading today, but we got lucky 3 times in a row. So I would say that was even lucky because we should be quite done even after those 3 trades because we read every single one of those wrong. Actually, all 4 of them wrong, and which is kind of crazy if you think about it. I should just be buying where I'm buying, selling and selling where I'm buying. If you think about it. So let's figure this out together. We're on a strong downtrend. The thing you should have done here is sell on this guy because people are trying to buy their way back up to the highs. Overall trend is down here. So then at this point, everybody's trying to push the market back down in this direction. Everybody. That's why second entries with the overall trend actually ends up working because as you can see here, where is it? Oh. Seems to be talking about second entries work well if there seems to be top pickers. So these two kind of go against each other. That's the thing. I thought for sure they would be sticking with the overall trend, but it looks like they didn't. Everybody went short. Why did you all go short, you absolute idiots? I guess everybody's trying to do the same thing and trying to do that repeat pattern, and obviously it doesn't work out. So you can't rely on the previous trades ever. Actually, you can, but ever. Actually, no, don't, because that was our previous trading strategy, in which we got stepped out a lot on. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop recording at 8:30, and if we can't get, obviously we probably won't. There's not enough trades here. Actually, there's a couple of swing lows here that aren't showing up here. Yeah, look at that. Let's take a position here. Swing low first. They like to chase these, so a second entry is actually the better trade here. That's a spike, a definite spike. So let's see if they'll come back for us. On the 250. I really like the 250 in this one because swing low first entry, second entry, swing low first entry, second entry. I think it's okay to be trading the 250 at some point, just to match up. Let's give it a shot. Okay, good. I was worried we were not on the live account, but we are, as you can see. They like to chase those spikes, so that's why we're selling. And this coincidentally will be a triple top. I'm pretty sure this is the only trade I'm absolutely kind of not really confident in. Why are you moving up? Go back down. Dude, chill. So the reason why is because you have these patterns that set up and people like to go against those patterns. The most obvious thing is to go long there. But it looks like everybody was going short here, and the most obvious thing to do here is go long, but now I think everybody might be going short as well. And if that's the case, let's get ready to get stopped out mentally. And the way we do that is by not focusing. Okay, cool. Kind of want to move my stop, because if it comes up this high, we're definitely getting stopped out. But that's okay. We're still in, boys. Let's go. To 30. To 30. Alright, about 9 minutes left in the stock market. It looks like the market's starting to pick up a little, so we're going to switch to this guy. So good trading, good trading. We're continuously looking at the minute chart, so that was a good thing. Switching to that 250 just for that one trade because we had that swing low first entry, second entry, didn't have it here. Checked on here, meaning 450 tick chart. Switching back to here. Swing low first entry, perfectly matching up with that. Great trade. And a good read. Let's go. Do we have a second entry here? Nope, not on this guy, so we will not be switching to that guy. It's on a double top here. It's pretty much a double top here as well. Yeah, so actually it's a second entry here. But what a weird bar. I don't like that. We're not going to take anything here. Question is, do we take this on? Yes, we do. On 450, swing low first entry, second entry. But the 450 has not been treating us too well today, boys. We've been super duper lucky with every single trade. Every time we took a trade, we read it wrong. But let's go ahead and that's just our fault. It's not the chart's fault. I think overall trend becomes going short because we tested this pretty much 1, 2, 3 times. So overall trend is down. I think people are buying, so selling here is actually a good option in my opinion. Actually, overall trend is up. The huge spike, slight pull. If we push beyond here, oh man, what to do? They're gonna chase this guy, right? This short, and then the overall trend becomes down. What do we do here? We saw overall trend. No, we got stopped out there. So buy. Overall trend becomes down. So short trend is up. Sticking with the overall trend on second entries. Okay, we're pushing up. Overall trend is up. If this becomes a spike, which I don't think it will. Kind of matches up with the minute chart. Swing low first entry. Swing low first entry. Yeah, it does match up. Why does it look so different? Is it different? Yeah, I think it is very different. I don't think that's the same swing low. I don't know. Is this a spike? Not yet, not quite. That's a low 25. Oh, 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 oh. So the only thing we're relying here is that they're chasing that short-term trend. Overall trend is definitely up. So this is essentially what we're hoping for here. I think since we broke past this, the short term or the downtrend is not the overall trend anymore, because just since we broke out of that like resistance area. All right, boys, let's see what happens here. Oh, don't leave us. Don't leave us. Stay with me. Well, 8:30 is about to hit. Hurry up before this trade goes. At least trigger us, because I gotta poop. Or push up, whatever you gotta do. Push up above here at least, so don't give me a second entry in the other direction. It's an interesting one, boys. So what I did here is just move it like this, so we have the F up there. That way if the market pushes up and we want to cancel or something happens and the whole graph moves, the whole chart moves, it won't be like a misclick like what happened here when that market pushed down. We wanted to place an order, or push to the right, and then yeah. So we could easily cancel this guy. It's 29. Do we stick the trade? Nope. And let's exit this. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video. See you guys at 10 o'clock. I may stop the recording actually, just so I can chill. We'll see. If you don't see me or if this video's ending, that means I stopped the recording. If not, I'll see you. And yeah. So either see you in a couple seconds or next video. Peace. Alright. What's up? I didn't stop recording, so that's kind of cool. I thought I wanted to play PUBG, but I'll get killed anyway, or I'll shoot some bots and then get killed by an actual player. So we're just chilling. Something I wanted to take note of is what the market looks like after 9 o'clock. I never really looked at it, or how to, because I have zero idea how to trade it. But if you take a look at this, 9 o'clock comes in around here. This is a little bit difficult trade here. I think the market pushes down first, then pushes up. I honestly would have went short there. Probably on obvious, and I would have got stopped out. So you don't want to do that. But the rest of the market looks pretty predictable. You had a swing high first entry. This is well over 9 o'clock now, so maybe not so much after 9 o'clock, but a little bit after that, just for people to get out of their trades and stuff. So 907 and a 910 comes in here. Swing high first entry, second entry. We know the market likes to chase spikes, so selling there, picks bottoms and tops on spikes, so selling there on the one ticker, since it's a spike, works out very well. Then you had a swing low first entry, second entry. People like to trade those or push the market back on that spike, and as you can see, it looks like it's going in that direction, which is a good opportunity for a sell, and that works out very well. And let's see, what else do we got? It looks like that's about it. So those two trades would have worked out well, but we're gonna go ahead and wait for 10 o'clock because after 9 it's still very unpredictable. Yeah, but this is the biggest reason why we don't trade, because of moves like this, because we could easily be correct, but then the market just go crazy on us at one point, and this is one of those cases. That's why we don't trade it. So yeah. All right. Here we had the swing low first entry spike. People like to pick those tops, right? So you would have bought and you would have got stopped out. So that's an interesting one. But good thing we don't trade the 9 o'clocks. Yeah. There's not too much of a spike on the minute chart if you take a look at it, really. Wait a minute. Is that it? Right here? 920. 920. That's this? No, that's this. What is this? 920. This happens in 1 minute. Bruh. So that's this and this. That's from here all the way to over here. Those 2 bars. Oh, well, you're silly, Nick. Hehehe. I closed NinjaTrade and opened it back up. Let's see. Swing high first entry, second entry. People like to trade back those spikes, and that's definitely a spike, especially on here. So buying there would have got stopped out. Actually, you would never get it to trade on the swing high first entry. Never makes a new low, so that's unfortunate. Swing low first entry, second entry, non-obvious entry, nothing. Actually, yeah, nothing. Interessante. 30 minutes till 10. Alright, here's 10 a.m. Let's see if we can figure this out.
Raya and the Last Dragon. Oh, I want to look it up. Raya and the Last.
Hold on, baby girl, hold on. Hold on.
Wow! Oh my gosh. That's so cool. She's
ma'am.
Vietnamese.
I'm coming.
Oh wait, no. A Vietnamese American actress voices her. Okay. So we just know she's Southeast Asian. But the voice actors.
Wow.
Hey, let's go. Vietnamese represent.
We were on the sim. Alright, selling is the best option here, but looks like it didn't work out too well. It looks like people are continuously trying to
What are
pick
you
those
doing?
tops.
I think she's like a warrior than a princess. Ah, where have I heard this one before?
Or people actually were
Also
trying to
Asian
go long,
princess, but
going
not a
short here.
princess, more a warrior
Everybody
type
was
of
trying to
lady.
push the market in this
Huh.
direction, so now we have this strong uptrend. We can imagine a ton of buys actually coming into here, which is why I'm gonna do a non-obvious,
But I don't
which
know
would be at a
what she
low
is. I'm
50,
gonna love it.
right?
I'm gonna love
That's a
it.
low 75. So low 75.
I'm so excited, guys.
Overall trend is obviously up. You have this like,
Animal
you
whisperer.
can kind
Oh,
of see
no,
this
why
guy.
change them? Did I not eat them yesterday?
And so
Oh,
we
God,
can
I
imagine
forgot that.
overall market
That
going
was me.
long.
I cared too much about my cow and my sheep. I forgot about my Timkin. Sorry, Timkin.
In our case,
Sorry.
traders like to Is this a spike? It's not a spike, guys. Definitely not a spike quite yet.
Alright,
It's
we're
a
good.
75 low, so a 75 high if this closes on its low.
Can't use that inside. Okay.
I think we're good to drop that in right there.
Go there. What?
No, I have a very good feeling about this one. I think a lot of people are. Why were they selling right here? That's the real question. I think everybody sees the short here. Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
god.
boys,
I can't believe
buying there was a better
I've
option
been playing this
if it
game
wasn't
for
obvious enough.
almost 14 hours, and this is the first time I'm listening to the event.
Wow. I thought for sure everybody would be buying. I honestly can't figure out why everybody is selling here. Something changed in the market. I think people are picking tops, trying to push the market back down. And in our case, that applies to almost nothing here. Let's see. This is definitely not a range day. It's a definite uptrend. People should be sticking with the uptrend, but it seems like that's not the case in this situation.
Because
So,
I'm so haggard right now, I actually feel
I'm gonna leave this over here for now.
embodying the rat jam.
Alright, there's our
like,
second
actually.
entry.
Arya Nodders. Jesus Christ.
Hola, mi amor. Hold on, baby girl, please. I love you so much. If I get stepped up, baby girl, and go to negative 30, it's all for you, baby girl. Hold on, mi amor. I know. Hold on. Alright, we're sticking with them pets. Hopefully this works out. Shit.
Ready to order. Coming right up. Hope you like it while it's fresh. G-O-O-D, I remember
every trade we took has been the opposite direction. So what if we? I don't want to switch the strat right now. I want to stick to it, but it seems like everything we've traded so far should have been the opposite trade. So, what if we create a day where it's like complete opposite first? In this case, we have the market spike here. People now chase spikes, and so selling, and then this direction you would think the market would like to buy here and keep pushing here, but selling there is actually the better option. So, okay, let's take a look at our trades real quick. We sold here on a swing. Actually, it was what did we take? If we stick to this strat, I don't know if I was recording correctly, but we're gonna go to sell. Usually we would buy here, but we're gonna go for the sell because so far everything we've done, it was almost the exact opposite. Let's give it a shot. I don't know if this is gonna work at all, but I feel like the market has behaved the exact opposite than what I thought it would do, which is quite interesting if you think about it. Alright, let's see. There's only one way to find out. The market should correct here, or everybody should buy this because according to our strategy, everybody should be buying right here.
I want banana milk. Actually, I might as well go on a pee break. I don't remember the last time I went on pee break, so pee break.
To the tick. We're not gonna let it come back. Let's minimize our loss. Should we? No, let's just roll. Let's go. Alright, so good freaking trading. I think we figured it out, boys. So essentially, this particular day, if you take a look at it, every time we wanted to buy, we bought. So this market here has decided to do the exact opposite, which is okay because if you think about what the 90% is, it's the majority, and the majority is doing exactly what we're doing, so we have to go against that. Whatever the case may be, it's actually a good thing that every single trade we took was not the trade we were supposed to take, even though we got lucky enough to get the scalp. If you take this swing high first entry, second entry, hypothetically, everybody should be buying here because according to our strat, people like to stick with the overall trend and keep going against the short-term trend, which is this downtrend here. And so everybody should be buying, but everybody started selling. That's what pushed that market up. And here we have a spike, and according to our strategy, we should be going long here because people like to pick the tops of those spikes, but everybody hopped on there and that's what shot the market right back down. So it seems like our strategy is and then now they should be correcting this. Everybody should be buying here because that's what the market likes to do. Hold on, we sold. That's actually part of our strategy. Oh, because they like to pick the tops on spikes, so we would sell, right? But they pick the tops here. This is tough, bro. Do we stick with our strat? Because actually that's our strategy. Selling them, not buying. Buying would have been our strategy. No, selling would be our strategy because we know they like to pick the bottoms, the spikes. What the hell is going on here, friends? Spike in this direction. We know people like to pick the tops, but then it reversed on us. And all the top pickers actually got their stuff. Then bottom pickers here get stopped out. Alright, well, whatever this trade was, swing high first entry, second entry, there's a lot of support here. Don't think we could enter it anymore. Just really stumped, to be honest. So buying it was the obvious option because overall trend is down. People are going to keep sticking with the overall trend, which is, in this case, is down now. This trend line's playing out pretty well, but I don't want to use that for any of our trades. But it seems like everybody's gonna keep on trying push on the market, keep pushing the market in this direction. That's what pushes it up here. We've been on this strong uptrend, and once you get the spike in that direction, people believe that it's not going to stop. If you get the spike in this direction, it's going against the market, and people think, all right, well, it's probably going to correct this entire move. Let's all short, and that's what pushes that market up. So I think it really has to do with the trend, and the overall trend. So the only thing I have written here for how to trade this is trade using scuff trading when traders try to outsmart the market. So far, our most successful trade was not a scuff trade. It was a second entry. What? Your strategy's wrong, Nick? No way, but it's perfect. What the heck? Alright, I was gonna make a decision, but it doesn't look like I'll be able to. I don't want to think too quick and it gets stopped out, because that happens very often. It looks like the sell there was the best option. On a swing well first entry. Overall trend is up. People are going to stick with it because you have a lot of support here now. So the market thinks that the market's going to keep pushing in this direction. The market thinks that the market thinks.
It is working.
We're definitely not ready to trade, but it's always nice to test.
We use Fahrenheit.
Looks like it would have just came to your tick, probably to the tick. Actually, a little bit more. So a buy here on a non-obvious would have been the best trade, actually, because we just came off these highs. I think people are trying to push the market back down. If you take into consideration of the most recent thing that happened, which is this downtrend, and not this like level of support here. I usually use that level of support as like the point where we can actually take this as a second entry. We'll say the overall trend is up because of this level of support. I guess we'll find out together, friends. Could be an overall trend down. Yep, overall trend is down.
Apparently it's a relatively easy process. All I need is my birth
Trying to think as hard as I can. I thought this level of support would have made this overall trend up, so people would try to stick with it.
You're Canadian? I was born and raised in Canada.
So yeah, the buy there was on. Actually, we wouldn't be able to enter on a one ticker there.
Nationalized.
Day trading so freaking hard, bros. Good try though, good try. So overall trend was down at that point. Temporary trend, short-term trend was up. So buying there is the best option. It looks like that level of support was not really something that people were using. It looks like no level of support or resistance, because everything that's supposed to be level support is actually playing out.
Oh my god, why is it so freaking spicy?
Which is interesting to see, actually. Should we stick with going exactly opposite of what we think? Overall trend has to be up, right? Man, every trade we took was a lot loser, which is actually kind of crazy. So I think if we do exactly opposite, actually the only winning trade we did was this one, and we did with, but we thought we were doing opposite. Because we say that if there's a spike, people like to trade those spikes back. So trading against that is actually what should work out, and it works out there.
What do you think about the game so far? I love this game. I've played this game before.
What would happen if you would have bought on a swing high, first entry, second entry? You would have got that buy. But then if you bought here, you would have got stopped out. Would you though? And I would have came to it. Actually, 25. No, you would have got the scalp actually if you bought. So let's go exactly opposite of what our strategy says. Let's give it a shot. Because honestly, there's no hope for us right now. Because everything that we've said,
most hours I've ever spent on any Harvest Moon series
has not been working out. It's probably the worst time to switch strats. But
I think Friends of Mineral Town is just a classic.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Let me think
We
about
probably
which
should
one.
stop trading with real money.
I want to say I do like
But
this one more.
like I just want to hit my goals, but I think everybody does that as well. And I think the hardest thing to do right now is to sim trade, and that's like the most difficult thing, and probably the smartest thing, but also the very smartest.
Oh my god, seriously?
It's also the very smartest thing and most hardest thing. But honestly, I'm hard-headed, so we will think.
Oh my god, they're
We
mixing
took
up.
like
Oh god.
5 trades after 10. It's only been 20 minutes, bro.
Misty. Okay. There you go.
Maybe
Ew,
our
I
strat
taste
does
blood,
work,
so
but we're
disgusting.
just missing something. If the overall trend is down here, going long is the best option, but you wouldn't even get into trade. And what did we do wrong here on this swing high?
He's like pennies.
First entry, second entry. If the overall trend is up, we should be going short because everybody's trying to push the market up here. That's the most obvious thing to do.
But my hours match up with it.
Even with those legs down, we should be selling.
I hate the sun.
So we sold right there and we still got stopped out.
And
Says, why should we buy here on the second entry? There's absolutely no reason for us to be buying in this. Unless this is a downtrend now, and people viewed it as a downtrend because every time you came to a high, the market started to reverse. And so people played it as this the downtrend and a short-term trend being in this direction. So buying there might have actually been the best option. Now you have the overall trend here. Short-term trend is to go short. Then you have a spike because this is an actual spike. This is not a spike. And going, that's an actual spike. So shorting that is actually correct. Then you had this like swing low, first entry, second entry. Overall trend is down because you have that up, down, up, down, up, down. So overall trend becomes the biggest move, not this whole thing. So overall trend is this downtrend here. Overall trend is this downtrend. Overall trend is now this down thing. So buying here is
They saw my assets and they're like, this girl's too rich.
what we want to do. If this starts to push down even more, I think these level supports and level resistance is not playing out as well, even though they're super supportive. Like if you would have bought on this support, then you would get it. But I don't think people are playing that because of the fact that it's working. If 90% of people saw this level of support, they would all buy and that would shoot the market down. So I think the most overall trend is the most recent trend. Even on this trending day, because it's a range day if you think about it, but in a slight uptrend because you're hitting support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance in this large trend. And so people are going to try to trade back to the other side just like you would in a range. But in a trending day, you would just keep going long if the trend was up. So downtrend, so we want to buy here. So even though it's an uptrend, the most recent trend here is this downtrend part. Actually, is it? There was a lot of support here though. I think this is the thing that people are playing, which is this guy.
How many resets till we get it? Right when you said
do
that, I got
believe
the
that.
necklace.
So let's give this a shot.
Wow, the luck is pouring in now. Let's go.
The snow is good. Make snowballs.
Nice. Snow is good to make snowball. I'm gonna click this before. Yeah. Are we right about our theory?
Should have kept my mouth shut.
Don't doubt yourself.
I said luck come pouring in and then
Let's get
pour
cozy.
right out. Oh man. Oh, there we go.
Definitely a downtrend. Please don't turn into a spike. Give us something.
Don't jinx it.
Unless it turns into something that's like this. This is definitely not a spike. Let's move this and move this that way. This thing doesn't move on us like crazy. Oh, why'd you move still? Maybe if we had the arrow, right? Yeah.
My god, this is crazy. Okay.
The trade. Come on, baby. Push up, push up, push up. You're almost there, you're almost there, you're almost there, you're almost there. Come on. Oh, we should have got it. Ah, let's go. Let's go. I think we figured it out, boys. Overall trend is down, short-term trend is up. The reason for that because people are playing this now. Got it. So even though this is the overall trend, right? The overall trend is that the most recent biggest move, which is that, which is that, which is that, which is this, which is this, which is this, which is this. So it's always that most recent move because you're bouncing between the support and resistance. Almost like a range day. Got it.
I'm pretty good with this for the day.
So I wrote here in the notes, if after 10, I'm just trying to watch the market at the same time. The market looks like it's a really wide range. A really wide uptrend. The most recent overall move becomes the overall trend. So if you bounce off the highs of an uptrend, the downtrend becomes the overall trend because that's what everybody's expecting. So that's a very good note. I think. So overall trend is still down at this point, even with this level of support and resistance.
A full-fledged woman. Stalker, come on, bruh.
Unfortunately, it did not break higher, so could not take a position. We're up $1. Let's go, boys.
Hit it with everything you got. Okay, boss. Bam, 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 bam. Smack, 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 smack.
Oh boy. Wait, where's Ninja Trader? ¿Dónde está Ninja Trader? Oh. Oh. What's happening? Where are the kids? Sala?
Nice.
Bless you, bless you, bless you. Bless you. Ooh.
Is 4 where I can find silver? I don't remember. RNGesus? There is a slight pattern to it. Yeah, like, there is a little bit of a pattern when it comes to stairs. Okay, I'm going to assume it's 5.
Non-obvious.
Yes, Yes, let's go. Oh, and gold. Nice.
That's what we have. I got a poopty whoopty scoop. Ben's in the bathroom?
That was like so amazing.
Hmm.
He's just like, Mama, Mama. He's like, Mama.
We're gonna go later, right?
Yeah, we're about to say.
Yeah.
A couple more levels.
Should bring the camera too.
Ah, darn! I should have looked for the stairs.
Take some cool
first.
shots.
Where the thing was to like drag them around.
No.
There you know it.
Because with the rocks, it's like
Yeah, I think that'd be too chaotic. Have all those kids running around. So there's a ton of support here. It looks like the overall trend becomes a point where people think the market's going to reverse. Because the overall trend is definitely down here. But it looks like everybody was buying here, trying to get the market back up to its highs. And so a non-obvious would have been the best trade, to be honest. You have it tested at 3 times there. Yeah. Can't figure this out to save my life, dude. Save my family. Yeah, I couldn't. Alright, I'm gonna try my best. Because we sold at this point, that didn't work out. We sold on this guy and it didn't work out. I mean, we bought on this guy and it doesn't work out. Works out. Buying here works out here. Selling works out here. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Oh, no trade for us. Unfortunately. I thought the overall trend was for sure down, but you have a ton of support there as well. If you have a triple bottom there, people are going to use the other direction for the overall trend. So in this case, the overall trend was up at this point. So we should have sold, but
wow.
we did, and we got stopped out. Overall trend becomes up here. So we bought, and then the market shoots on down this way. But then again, this one has a spike.
Yeah, the music gets wonky if
This
you,
is so damn hard. I guess it looked like the market was gonna correct here. Oh, I don't know, bro. This is so damn hard. I think we were correct, but the non-obvious entry would have worked. I really don't feel good about this trade, but we're taking it, boys. Okay. Fine. Just stop me out. Just give me -30 so I could go to outside and play in the snow with my kids. I'm just gonna hide in here and die. Oh boy. If we get stopped out here, I'm just gonna trade on feelings. Yeah, 50% win rate's better than this. Shoot. Oh, there's also another buy right here. Swing low, first entry, second entry, buying there on a 1 ticker. Let's do it. Let's do it. No, let's not do it. Wait, is this? Ah, no, I thought that was sim trade. So I almost got happy. Let's see, what did we do wrong, guys? Is that a spike? It was not a spike. But, Seems like everybody else bought as well. Obvious thing to do is to short, but why did everybody else buy? That's the real question. Does anybody trade the 950? If we take this as a swing high first entry, second entry, should we just trade the minute chart? Shoot. Man, alright, we got one more try before we're at -30. But why did that not work out? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Everybody bought here. Why did you all buy? Why are you guys placing orders while I'm placing orders? Stop it. So do we just go against our strat? No, because strat works out here. Overall trend is still down, most definitely. So why is shorting the best option? Switching like this guy, because you got 1, 2, 3 swings there. 1, 2, 3 swings now. Buying in this guy would have worked, but it was not a new swing high. On a swing high. Never mind. I am so stumped on why everybody bought here. Because according to our strategy, everybody should have sold here. It's with the market. So confusing. Market trader trades. They trade against traders who trade with short-term trend. So there's the short-term trend, and they all should be shorted, but they didn't. They trade with overall trend, which is this downtrend, and they got their scalps, it seems. They trade against people who pick tops, but pick tops on spikes. They picked the top here, and they all bought, but then the market reversed on them. So that's the only case where it's right. This is the only thing that's true so far. These two are not true in this market, unless no, it's way over here, right? What the heck is people doing? I don't understand why everybody bought where we bought. Everybody should have sold. Was it because that spiked down here? People were trying to correct that? No, it can't be. Why the heck did they buy? So, interesting thing here, strong trending days. This is not too strong actually. This did become a strong downtrend. Is this the case? People will keep buying and selling in the opposite direction. So if the market keeps moving down because people keep trying to buy this thing, if the market has strong moves in both directions, it does. It's strong moves in both directions, no matter which overall direction the market is moving. Interesting. So overall market is moving in this direction, but people are going to keep going against the biggest moves here. Big move there, people are going to go and try to short. Going long, there's a better option. Big move down, people are going to try to go against that. So buying here was actually the best option we had. I have no idea what I'm doing, friends. Let's see, what does this guy look like? Do we switch back to this? No, yeah, stick over here. Because the top of this bar is right here. So I'm gonna read that again. People would keep buying and selling in the opposite direction if the market has strong moves in both directions, no matter which overall direction the market is moving. So people are gonna keep on selling. So buying here is the best option. So we're gonna buy on a non-obvious, which I think is here, right? Man, that seems so far away in this market. So that's a swing low, first entry, second entry. Could also do a SPY on, yeah. But if that's the case, this buy should have been correct. Why did it not work? Was it just because of our graph or the way our chart looked? No, because the swing high first entry, second entry here doesn't work as well. Doesn't work either. This is so freaking hard. So everybody's gonna go and buy as well because of that. So you should not have bought there. Everybody's gonna go against that. Let's see what else trade. Everybody is gonna go against this, but we bought there. That one actually works out on that. Where do we buy? That one. No, that's a spike though. So it's a little bit of a different rule. Wait, did this stop these guys out already? Yeah, right? Yeah. I think I'm gonna still treat this like a second entry just so I can stop now and just be done. I don't want to trade anymore. I'm so discouraged. Buying here is the best option. I think. I don't know. I don't know. Strong trending days. People will keep buying and selling in the opposite direction. So this is definitely a trending day. Just due to the fact that it has these crazy up and down motions. Definitely a crazy trending day. But then that kind of goes against a lot of our other stuff that says they trade against traders who trade with short-term trend. That means I just created a strategy that takes place on both sides. Do I even need to show the next trade? We already know what happens, right? We get stopped out. So something I'm noticing is that people are continually trying to correct the market. The reason this one got stopped out is because everybody tried to buy and go against the market there. But then that means this one would have worked out. Right? That means this one doesn't work out. It is a spike though. So then let's just stick with our strat, even if we could keep getting stopped out. Yeah. So overall trend is up now. Hopefully these guys can stick with our empaths and they're actually buying here. Hopefully. Hopefully. Second entry already triggered on the minute chart, but I think we're okay because this already has way too many swings. So I guess we'll just chill here. Let's go. Per usual, we got extremely lucky. If that's not the luckiest trade we've taken today, I don't know what is. Interesting trade here. So we were gonna sell at this point, but we switched to the different chart thingy. Yeah, different chart thingy. Just to match up with the minute chart, essentially. I had a swing low first entry, second entry, swing low first entry, second entry, swing high first entry, second entry, swing high first entry, second entry. So far we've been super lucky with our scalps, but I don't know if that's a good thing because I think it might be a good thing. Well, let's see. Because it's gonna get a lot of people to go against their strats, if that makes sense, and the market will do that. So technically our strat worked just enough. If we get the scalp here, then our strat is confirmed good. And it just so happens that we get stepped out sometimes, or we make some bad reads. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I feel like cutting my losses short here just in case, because if it pushes up above this level, we're definitely getting stopped out. This guy right here is just gonna skyrocket, so I think I would rather push my. You never know. It's the market, right? You never know. You never know. So we're just gonna chill. We finna chill. Get cozy. Get rosy. Holy shoot, an hour and a half? I must have left the recording on. The heck? Yeah, I most definitely left it recording at one point, didn't I? Oh, I must have been recording opposite. Did I? I have no idea. This is a long video, an hour and a half of footage. What the heck? Why is this video so long? Alright, I think I'm definitely moving my stop because if this comes up this high, there's a good chance we're getting stopped out. But awesome. Alright, only down 650, which is more like 20 bucks after taxes and fees and stuff. So, not too shabby. I thought we would have got stopped out. Oh no, hold on. Scuff trade. Nope. Spike. It's a pretty big move. Keep pushing down. Okay, definitely a spike. Guess we'll keep on recording as I pause it. Holy smokes. Artichokes. Matching lows. Yeah. Oh, that's a bad entry. One tick off should be right here. That's right. That means everything's lower. That means we have to go further to get our scalp, and it doesn't have to go too far to stop us out. As far. Well, not one tick as far. Because chances are, if it comes to one tick before you're getting stopped out, because yeah. But let's see what happens here, boys. Does our strat really work? Ah, it does. The fact that spending so much time up here, I think, is a good indication. Actually, that low push worried me a little. Yeah, it's worrying me a little bit. Yeah, I think we're gonna get stuffed out, boys. Javla. Ah, everybody shorted. Crap. Now, how long are we gonna trade today? We're not at -30 yet. I mean, that's a good thing, but like, is it trade winner, loser, winner, loser, winner, winner, loser, loser, winner, loser? Just let us at -30 or something because I don't want to trade anymore. Or let us figure it out. Come on, dude. What are you doing? Don't. Why are you going that way? Go back down. Go back down. Back down. No. 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 Every time you had the push down, actually, people chased it and the market reversed. People chased it, market reversed. People chased it. Oh. Oh, it only works long? Maybe? I don't know, boys. I don't know. Yeah, but we should be getting sucked out here shortly. It'll be an absolute miracle if we get this. Do you believe in miracles? I do. Just not in these small situations, I think. Yeah, definitely not in these small situations. F's in the chat, boys. Why are we still in this trade? Just to suffer. Why are we still? Can I pop that up real quick?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Alright, I'm gonna go to break even. Okay, that's fine. Why the hell are we green right now? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. The hell? I'll take this as a double top. First entry, second entry. Let's go. Oh, actually, wait, we already did that, right? Swing high, first entry, second entry. Yeah. Man. Let's do it. Swing high, first entry, second entry. Buying is actually a good option here because everybody's gonna chase the market into this direction. So I think the buy here is a better play. And the overall trend is down now. Yeah. Oh, what the? Don't leave us. Come back. Okay. Bro, if we make it to 30. But if we get stopped out here, bro. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. What the hell? Who the hell? Oh, we're at 200. E. Play this again. I'm not gonna not stop playing that. Not gonna not play that. I'm not gonna not play that. Let's go. Bro, like seriously, why are we still trading? How many trades have we taken? All the fees after this, it should not even like make sense. Look, we took 1, 2, 3, 4 trades here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 trades today. 15 trades ish. I don't even know, bro. What the hell? Can we look up that stuff? Bro, we took 19 trades today. 19 freaking trades. What? We were supposed to just do 3 or 4. How the hell did it become 19? Oh, gosh. The commissions on that. How much is that? How much is that? 19 times, what is it? $1. No, it's 0.61. That's actually not too bad. So break even after taxes of $80, right? How much should we make today? $83 all trades. So 83 times, oh crap. It's still down, so buying is still the better option on the non-obvious. I've been talking the whole time. I was gonna say this is gonna be our last trade, win or lose. Because if we lose, that's enough for me. I'm not trying to go all the way back to negative 30. And if we get it, I'm gonna cut it. I'm not trying to get to 30 because there's a good chance we won't get the next trade either. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. My stuff is crying. Yeah, there's a good chance we get set down this one. I'm gonna leave it running. I'll be back. Go check on the kids. Put away my soup. Do we keep going? No, we'll cut it. We said it wouldn't be our last. All right, thanks for watching. This video has been long enough. Peace out. It's a snowy day today. We didn't hit our goal, unfortunately. But yeah, we're done. I was thinking about keep going, but nah, I'm done. I'm broke. Bro, we took 20 trades today. Get me the hell off of this thing. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching this 2-hour video. Jesus. All right, bye.